This woman was kidnapped and tortured. Her killers kept her skull in the head of a plush Hello Kitty doll. In 1993, 23-year-old Fan Man Yi was trying to rebuild her life after years of homelessness, abuse, and addiction. She worked as a nightclub hostess to support her son, but everything changed when she stole the equivalent of about $500 from a client, Chan Manlo, a triad member with a history of drug trafficking. Even though Fan returned the money, Chan demanded an extra fee she couldn't pay. On March 17th, Chan, 2 men, and a young girl kidnapped Fan from her apartment. They brought her to a flat and held her captive for over a month. According to court testimony, Fan was beaten daily, burned, tied up with electrical wire, and abused whenever the group was bored or high. The violence was so extreme that the judge later called it the worst cruelty he had ever seen in Hong Kong courts. Fan died sometime mid-April, either from traumatic shock or a drug overdose caused during the torture. After she died, the group dismembered her in a bathtub, boiled her remains, and dumped most of them around the city, but they kept her skull, sewing it into a Hello Kitty mermaid plush doll. The crime only came to light when the young girl of the group went to the police claiming that she was being haunted by Fan's ghost. She led the officers to the apartment where they found the doll with Fan's skull inside. The 3 men were arrested and eventually convicted, not of murder, but of manslaughter, because the exact cause of death couldn't be proven. They received life sentences, but one of the men was released after serving his minimum sentence, and just a few years later, he was arrested again, this time for assaulting a 10-year-old girl. How did a man involved in one of the most brutal crimes in Hong Kong's history walk free?